Once upon a time, in a quiet little village by the woods, there lived a small gray kitten named Momo. She had soft fur like a cloud and big green eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Momo lived in a cozy yellow house with a red roof, together with Grandma Lucy, a kind old lady who loved knitting and baking warm pies. Every morning, Momo would stretch her paws, eat her breakfast, usually a little dish of warm milk and tuna, and then wander outside to play in the sunny garden. She chased butterflies, rolled in the grass, and sometimes climbed the low branches of the apple tree in the backyard. But one morning, something different happened. As Momo sat by the window watching the world, a bright red bird with shiny feathers zipped past her nose and flew out the open door. Meow, she chirped, her tail twitching. She leapt down from the window and darted through the door. Her paws pattered across the garden stones and into the tall grass beyond. The bird flapped its wings faster, flying just out of reach. "I'll catch you," Momo giggled in her kitten way. She chased it past the fence, past the old oak tree, and into the wild green field beyond. But suddenly the bird was gone. Momo blinked and looked around. She couldn't see her yellow house. She couldn't hear Grandma Lucy calling. The grass was taller here, and everything smelled different. "Meow," she said, her voice small. She was lost. Momo wandered slowly through the grass, her ears twitching at every sound. A butterfly flew by, but she didn't chase it. She was too worried. Soon, she heard a soft rustling in the bushes. Out popped a squirrel with a fluffy tail and tiny glasses on his nose. He looked like a very smart squirrel. "Hello there, little kitten," he said. "Why are you walking alone?" "I was chasing a bird," said Momo, "but now I can't find my way home." The squirrel scratched his head. There's a yellow house near the apple orchard. Maybe that's your home?" "Maybe," said Momo. "Thank you. Follow that path over there," said the squirrel, pointing with his tail. "But be careful, it goes near the old scarecrow." Momo followed the path. The grass turned into dry dirt, and soon she saw the scarecrow standing in a field. Its arms were outstretched, and its straw hat flapped in the wind. As she walked by, a group of crows flew down and landed around her. "Caw! What's this? A tiny kitten?" "She looks lost," another crow cawed. Momo tried to be brave. "I'm trying to go home," she said. One crow hopped closer. "We saw a yellow house near the pumpkin patch. Maybe that's the one." Momo nodded. "Thank you." But as she walked away, the crows cawed and laughed. "Watch out for the pond," they called. "It's muddy." Momo didn't know there was a pond ahead. She ran too quickly and splash. Her paw slipped into thick, gooey mud. "Oh no," she cried. A small green frog hopped onto a lily pad nearby. He blinked at her with big round eyes. "Stuck, are you?" he said. "Yes," said Momo. "My paw is muddy and heavy." The frog splashed into the water, then used a long stick to help her out. "Thank you, Miss Frog," said Momo, licking her paw clean. "You're welcome," he said. "Home is that way, over the hill with flowers." Momo climbed the hill. Colorful wildflowers swayed in the breeze. At the top, she met a clever-looking fox with red fur and a white-tipped tail. "Lost, little one?" he asked. "I'm trying to find my yellow house with a red roof," said Momo. The fox pointed with his nose. "I've seen a house like that near the tall windmill." "Really?" said Momo. "Yes, but be quick. The wind is picking up, and it may rain soon." Momo looked up. Dark clouds were rolling in. She hurried down the hill, her tiny legs tired now. Just as raindrops began to fall, a butterfly appeared, a yellow one, with black spots. It danced through the air. Momo's eyes lit up. "That butterfly lives in my garden," she cried. She followed it through the flowers, past a small wooden fence, and finally, there it was, her home. The yellow house with the red roof stood bright against the dark sky. "Meow, meow," Momo called as she ran to the door. Grandma Lucy opened it and gasped. "Oh, my sweet Momo, where have you been?" She wrapped the kitten in a warm towel, cleaned her muddy paws, and gave her a saucer of warm milk. Momo purred and snuggled close. "I went on a big adventure," she thought, curling into a ball. "But now I'm home." That night, as the rain tapped gently on the windows, Momo dreamed of butterflies, squirrels with glasses, talking frogs, and a clever fox on a hill. And from then on, she still chased things, but never too far from the garden.